Hello again, YouTube. It's time for, I believe this is episode 5, so let's just jump right into it and we'll get this going. So I did pull up some online stuff to check, and the strainer is supposed to be just something that you can add into the base to replace it. So I'm not sure why it wasn't allowing the strainer in on the base here. So we'll try that. It could be bugged. I might have to dig out the strainer base and then put it back in or something like that. I'll try a few things on there and then get that going. So let's see on here. And as always, gotta wait for the little bit of lag as everything loads in. Alright, here we go. So let's just try again. So that brings that up. And I still can't just put it in there. It doesn't allow it to drop into here. These are different kinds. Oh, this gives us how much it does. So if we go to here, this is a solid. Which one do we have? We have a dense net and a net. Actually, that's it. We only have the nets. Fix. So the nets still need to be made into the strainer things. That makes sense. Well, got it. So let's see if we have the materials for that. Yeah, so we need this. So yeah, there we go. Now it all makes sense. Okay, so we just need sticks, and we need to not lag things. So let's do this first. Push that. And then click that again, and that one, which one do I have? Is it this one? So I'm gonna need some more sticks for this. And inventory space is something that I'm gonna need to work on here for a bit. Let's see, I can clear up some inventory by right-clicking up to there, and then I can combine these. And I do have a couple of these, so we can combine that into ash blocks. Free up a little bit of space, and I'm actually probably going to throw these through the portal. So we got 4 sticks. We just need a few more sticks. So take the wood. Is it just one piece of wood? All right. I think we're gonna need more than that, but let's get this for now. Take this. I'll just turn all of this into sticks here. So I mentioned in a previous episode how I finally had to turn on the air conditioner because it's starting to get really warm here. And another issue that has happened is that my allergies are really kicking in. So that's a lot of fun. Been sneezing quite a bit. And, you can hear every once in a while I have the sniffles going on here. So one thing I'm going to do here really quick, we got these ash blocks, and let's see, put that here for now. Put that up to there. And I'm sure I can do that. Okay, so pull this back. There we go, and I think I should have some more mud here still. Oh, I bet I put them up there, but I can make. So we got the Terra, but we want this kind, so do that. Put those in. Get that going. Okay, so that kind of fixes the problem we had there with that being up higher. So just lower it down one. So we got our sticks. So now we'll make, it was this one. punch that, get that. Okay. So this... Actually, I just realized I kind of need to eat something here, so... Do that really quick. I do like the strainer ideas, the way that this works. Does this not? There we go. Okay. And we do have some apatite, I see. So this is what we needed for fertilizer. Let's see. Can I combine these? Yes, we can. But it doesn't let us put it back in. Okay. So once you take that, you do have to apparently take all of it there. Okay. So we have 17 nuggets total. Okay. It's going to be nice once I can start crafting with this stuff. Before I do that, I'm going to need to finish clearing this area. Let's go ahead and continue harvesting wood. And then after this is done, I'm going to look at the instructions for what to do next. That's the nice thing about these mod packs is if you're ever stuck on something, then it's really easy to figure out what to do because you have the guide. And where did I put? There it is. So I see my axe is actually getting down again, so I'm going to come down here and just get some more flint shards. So that should be good enough for now. Got 3. I didn't drop any, did I? No. Okay. I do like having this base here, though. Over here, do our hatchet. It'll be nice when I can get to like stone tools or different things like that. So let me make it this way. I had some twine in there. Huh, that's weird. I got another idea of maybe moving this shelf for the wood stuff like actually out here, because this is where I'm going to be mainly gathering the wood supplies and stuff, is in this area. So like maybe I can put it in this wall. And since we saw acid rain happens here, I might want to do something with a roof over the top of this too, but that's not my immediate concern. So first, let's go ahead, get our hatchet and punch that. So now we've got a replacement hatchet. Put those back into there. So let me Alright, let's go ahead and just see where we're at here in terms of the quests. Did not mean to do that. So we still need the 40 cob. How many cob do I have? I have 16 cob. And I think with the terracotta I can actually make some more cob right now. So we'll go with this, that. Can I make even more? No, I still need the more clay. Actually, we'll see if this is done yet. I'm not sure exactly how long this takes. Looks like that's done, but I have no room in my inventory. Okay. Let's try this again. So, let's see, we can get rid of that. I need some of this mud. Don't need all of it though. Let's do that. We still have the 9 there. I needed some actual plant fiber on the other one, so that's why I didn't need that. But let's see on here. For example, I can get rid of this. I'll actually want to get rid of the bone. And let's store the flint back into here. Bring this back. I'll actually put it that way. And I want to make some of this fertilizer, so that will help at some point here as well. We'll add the flaked flint into here as well. Oops, that replaced the wrong one. So the regular flint got put up to there. We'll put it right there. Okay. Anyway, that should be enough for this. I do need to create more chests, or actually I like the shelves, I think. More stuff to store. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the column here. Do that. Punch that. And now I think this is one that we can do here. Yeah, so we got 8 more. So we have a total of 24. So we're about halfway there. It's going to take a while. Let's see out here. So we've dug up enough up to here that I could actually put a roof over, just for in case it rains. So I want to do that though. I'll think on that. In the meantime, let's put a spot here, and then let's actually work on. We'll do the cabinet first. Yeah, do the cabinet first for outside, and then we'll work on the floor. So cabinet, I think, was just a bunch of wood. If I recall, it's something like 7 pieces. It looks like I can actually place the next one before the original model disappears. Makes it a little faster. I'm going to need all this wood here anyway, so actually just go until this axe breaks, or the hatchet. Or, you know, if it does happen to make it through the entire thing, then it will do that too. There it goes. So we'll just finish this piece. There we go. Okay, so go to do the shelf first. That one, oh, we have to split it. That's right. Okay. This is where we need the actual saw. Let's see, I don't want to accidentally do all of them, so let's just do about 4. How many does this make? So that'll make 8. That should be fine. So it's 1, 2, 3, so that's 6, 7. So it is 7 on there. And then punch that thing. It's always hard to get this particular one out. Come on. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll just put that there. And then we'll take that. Put that there. Save a few steps while doing this process. So let's throw that. That actually put it there. That's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to do this. Okay, that's good. Alright, so now with this, let's see, I'm not going to need that outside. That needs to be near my crafting, so we'll do this, and then we've got 34, so that's sufficient to do this part. And if I ever do move, I'll get to keep this wood because it'll come back. And let's see. So what I'll do here, let's just do a single trail. I don't really need too much in here. Lag in this is so much fun. Okay, and then of course it's going to fall off the edge here in a second here too. Let's get rid of this. So I want this like right here. And there's where it's out of space. So now we'll do a few more. This is close enough actually on here. Maybe just I'll do that later actually. I don't think we need it because this is just a couple spaces for these. This gets us close. So now when we walk over here, it's a lot faster than walking on the ash blocks. So I probably want to do this room as well. Let's see, I don't think I have any more mud at the moment though at this point, so what we can do is go check the strainer. So that's granite. So this looks like this is going to be more like rocks and some fish, and so it's mud. Did it again. That's probably going to be in here. I think that's not going to go into this, so. And yeah, I just unlit my torches. So first we will take that out of hand. I'll right click that. One of these days I will learn. Okay, so keep all the sticks. We want the mud and the mud. Terra clay. This is actually getting pretty good. So we got 104. I looked up online, and I think that these default ones give us about an hour of game time between uses, and you can upgrade different things. The maximum one I think was 48 hours before you'd have to replace it again. So let's see. So first we have the mud. We want to make. I think we want to turn that into this so we can get some more. We gotta go from there. And now we'll see if we can get some more cob here. We have enough for this. We do. And then we can just take this into here. We got another 4. So 28. Yeah, this is a long process. Let's see what else. So that was the cob, and we're going to need the furnace at some point. Light it up. What do we have on here? Okay, so we've got loam because we've been getting that through the strainer. So it says the fire starter is very important as I can now make charcoal, but it's not easy. The strainer should give me the materials I need, which they haven't. So now I can make a charcoal pit. I need to cover log piles with loam on all sides and light it up with fire starter. The bigger probably the better, and then of course wait until it is ready. And with charcoal I'm finally able to make some torches for more light. So let me see, I think we got some loam up here. So we got 6 loam here, and then there was a bunch back here. So let me go back to the strainer. And that's going to be on this side. Yes, got loam 14. I need 2 more loam. Okay. So it's probably going to come into here. None of these make loam, does it? Tanzanite. Okay. And then just make sure none of it has gone into here. Okay. It hasn't there. But let's also me check the fertilizer recipe, because it's possible maybe I can make some fertilizer and make a whole bunch more trees here too. So let's go to here. Fertilizer is this stuff. So we need sand with that. So we have the sand pile. Can we make, so 4 sand make a sand pile. Okay. So I saw sand, and I think sand is like one of the things that comes through the most through these strainers. So if I recall, I already have a chunk of it over here. So we got 10 sand here. And then I'm pretty sure it's going to be in this one. Oh, 54 sand there. Okay. So we got quite a bit. So let's just make these. There we go. So we got 16 of those. With the appetite that we've got, then we can definitely make some fertilizer. And that will let us harvest more trees quicker. So, take that, do that. Excuse me. Okay. So I have 8 sand left. I don't want to use all of it right now, so we'll just put the rest up here. And so we still need a few more loam. Let's see what we're at. So fertilizer, we got 8 fertilizer. So we can grow things a little easier. Let's see on here. We want more loam, so we got 15. We just need 1 more loam on there. And I wonder why these don't combine. Take some more terra. More mud. Okay. Alright, so after this is done, that will give us ash and charcoal. I think when we actually light it is when that happens. So the loam, I think for this one, you put some on the ground, put wood on top, and then on each corner of the wood, and then across the top. So I'll show you once I make it, but I'm assuming with 16, then it's going to be 4 by 4 by 4 by 4, or something like that. Actually, let me see how we make a wood pile here first. I'm assuming it's just a bunch of wood. Wood pile. So 4 wood become a wood pile. Okay. Which I think I've got. Yeah, I've got plenty of wood. So let's just actually make one here. And I think we want 4 of these total. Because like I said, I'm going with the idea that it's 4 by 4 by 4. So if we do this, and those have grown, let's actually go this direction with it. Yeah, I think this should be enough. So if we just take it like going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go up here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then actually I just realized there might need to be 1 on the back as well, as I'm thinking about it now. And on that front, because I bet it does need that. So basically we put 1 there, and then 1 back here. Then it's completely surrounded. I'm not sure if this will work, but this is what I'm going to try. So okay, so we need a couple more. Actually, we can go ahead and chop this down. Now that I've got fertilizer, Not sure if I need to use it quite yet. I'm sure I will at some point, because I think we got to grow plants and things like that in here as well. Alright, and then we will come over here and grab these. And just keep it all going. Alright, let's see if we've got... I'm looking at the clock. We got a few more minutes still on this. So, more sand, more mud I'm going to use, but no more loam. I do have more dirt, and I'm thinking that's another thing we can do out here is add some dirt in other places. Don't want to do that here. Actually, if I recall, there's something where we dig through the dirt too. Is that what it was? Don't remember where that was located. So if we dig through loamy dirt to get... so it's the loamy dirt we dig through, so not this stuff. Okay. Alrighty. Well, that grew. I do need to work on getting another hatchet. Okay. This is a lot easier having that here, so. It'd be really cool if I could automate this though. Alright, so I'm just going to look down here one more time. Just sand and dirt. And we've got 45 uses left. Let's see if anything cool is coming through here. Got more of that, but I'm going to leave that here for now. That. Do we have enough for another one of these? Missing 2 mud balls. Okay, I didn't think we had enough, so. Alright, this gives us the 32, so we just need 8 more on that. And, oh, wrong button there. Okay. And let me go ahead and grab this one. Actually, how many of these do we have? We have 2 of those. I don't need to make more of this yet then. Let's go ahead and grab that though. And just get another replacement hatchet ready. So I have that ready to go. Dead leaves in here too. That there. Okay. So one other thing then I wanted to do I have enough inventory space? Let's clear out some of this. So let's see. This is mud. Oh, we have mud here. So let's get rid of that. I actually wanted the dirt there. I think it's 64 because for this stuff, if I'm going to use it, I'm just going to turn into this. You can actually convert like one of these back, so you don't lose anything, but it keeps you with more storage space if you combine these. So let's see. So these are ash blocks. We already got tons of ash up here. I'll put that up there and make it a full stack though. Okay. Now yeah, we can put that up in here too. That there, and these are actually over here. we have... Huh. I have to go through that at some point. So here's my flint hatchet. We got tons of this. Let's put this up. So you don't need it this exact second. Yeah, actually the rock, I think we have rocks over here, right? Is that it? Yes. Put that there. Okay. Yeah, all of this is free up some inventory space. Come on. There we go. So let's go to the altar. So let's see, what do we want here? So this is the Wand of the Forest, and this is Horn of the Canopy. And then we got Conversion Wand. And again, I don't know what all this stuff does, but we got Vine Ball, Overgrowth Seed, more torches, which I don't need this second, Overgrowth Seed, Rocks, Vine Ball, Formation Wand. So we'll see what all that stuff does. Horn of the Wild. Torches, and I'm sure it's probably going to be in this book, so we'll take all that for now, and then let's go back. Okay, and we got some fruit here. Again, I'll just keep the farming going here, because even if I'm not going to use these resources this second, I am going to use them at some point. Alright, so we put that over to here. And then I'll put this out here because we don't really need it. So what does this stuff do? I'm actually going to have to probably look it up just to see how this stuff does work. But for now, I'm going to leave that, leave everything here because this is pretty close to half an hour, I think. So I'll go ahead and end the episode here. I do hope everybody continues to have a wonderful and blessed day. You guys have a good one.